let's dive right into our main topic, which is the continuing shifting of the film landscape. And we're seeing that with Tenet, which now has officially moved out of July and will now open on August 12th. And Mulan is also moving again. That was going to open, I believe, on the 24th of July. That will now open on August 21st. Lots of moves took place today as well. We saw Bill and Ted shuffle a little bit to August 28th, which will follow up those films, as well as Without Remorse, the new Michael B. Jordan film that was, I think it was either sharing the Wonder Woman 84 date, or it was bumped off of it when Wonder Woman 84 moved to October. That film will also move to 2021. So that's a lot of shifting around here. And honestly, like it's our main story, but we've covered this kind of stuff before, and I can't stress enough. I think we need to stop putting new dates on these films until we know that we're going to open. I just think right now it doesn't feel good moving dates over and over again, and it gives the idea that you don't know what you're doing as a studio. We've seen this before, I think, with New Mutants, a film that apparently has not really changed since its initial shooting schedule, but it's now shifted dates so many times that people have so little faith in this film actually doing well when it is going to release. And I think that's now kind of on the studio. And I think if the film fails, you can't blame the movie because you've shifted it around so many times. People just lose faith, I think, in things after a while. And now Tenet has moved twice, I think, in a couple weeks, and it doesn't feel like it's hurt as much because it feels like the studio and Nolan had a lot of faith in the film. Mulan, I think, as well, was just kind of a product of shuffling. But the more you move these films around, I think it shows less confidence in your business tactics. And I think just pull the movies off. Honestly, when the theaters open back up again, films are not going to be extremely successful. They're just not. So why are we racing to be the first film back into theaters? I don't think people are going to run out to the movies to go check it out. It's the summertime right now too, and people have been cooped up inside for far too long. They're going to want to be outside. They're going to want to be doing their stuff. I don't think theaters are going to be that successful. So why put your big tentpole films right when they open back up? Just give it some time. You're already losing money. No doubt about it. You owe money to the people you borrowed money from. You are going to lose money on this deal. I think you will lose more by pushing it out as soon as you can. So I don't think this is a good move to keep shuffling these films like a month at a time. And I don't think we're prepared to handle this right now. This is all happening because of surge in COVID-19 cases. Across America, we're seeing states that have opened back up, and they've not had successful reopenings because these cases are just off the charts again. So, in final, don't move your movies anymore. Take them off the release schedule and just let them play out the way they're going to play out. I think one of the smartest moves that took place was Fast 9 bumped a whole year earlier. It was supposed to, I think, come out in April, and it's now coming out like next spring. And I think that was probably the smartest idea because it's only going to have one bump, and it's just going to skip past the whole mess and make the money when it makes the money. And I think that's probably for the best. Shuffle these films into 2021. I know it sucks. I want to see them really bad. I totally do. And if I have to go to the theater for work, to be there to bring the news to you and talk about this kind of stuff, I will. I'm prepared for it. I'm smart when it comes to my own health and safety. I will take the necessary precautions. But some people aren't going to, and some people are going to walk into that theater and see a bunch of jackwagons who aren't wearing masks and think that not being safe and helping your fellow man out is somehow cool. And I think those people are going to ruin that experience. So again, take your movies off the schedule and just wait until it's time. I know it sucks. I have AMC A-list. I don't want to see them go out of business. But it just makes it look like you don't really know what you're doing. And I think maybe that's forgivable in this current circumstance. But just why would you? Just pull it off and then put it back out when it's time. Why keep shuffling dates? You can't start your marketing campaign until it's time to know that your movie's going to open. Blowing money on marketing right now is just foolish. So that's why we haven't seen any Mulan marketing since it got bumped. They don't know if it's going to open. Just pull it off. And then when you can, put it back on. It's going to be okay. We'll be fine. We'll get through this together. So those are my thoughts on it, guys. Why don't you let me know in the comment section below, of these four films, Tenet, Mulan, Bill and Ted Face the Music, and Without Remorse, which move irks you the most? Which one makes you most sad that you won't be able to see this film as soon as possible? Let me know in the comment section below. And do you think these films should keep getting new release dates or just be taken off the schedule until we know that they can come out? Let me know in the comment section below.